Hey guys. Mm. All right. So, decided I'm gonna do a live on Sunday. I was thinking about like when to try to do it, but I'm gonna do a live on Sunday. I have my dasher thing on, but right now Leslie is radio silent. So, I'm working on cooking ground venison, and I'm gonna make a bean pot with it. But I decided to get into the homestead survival site and do another video out of that because this is all also information you guys really need, and this one I figured could come in handy. Hopefully, it will get to all 323 of my subscribers. Welcome, by the way. All right, you know what? I have a dash. I'll be back. Yeah, that DoorDash was only worth $3. So, yeehaw. Alright, so this is 100 non-food items you should stockpile. You've probably read quite a few articles over the past year that list how much water and food you should have in your emergency pantry. Now it's time to think about the other items that are essential to survival. Of course, the type of emergency where you live and the time of year will factor into the supplies you need. But we put together a list of non-food items you should consider gathering as part of your emergency preparations. Here we go. Number 1, air pump. You can use a handheld pump to pump up your vehicle's tires, rafts, or flotation devices, or bikes, whatever. 2, an axe. In the right hands, a quality axe or hatchet can do much more than just chop wood. As long as it's legal. Number 3, a BB gun, pellet gun, or slingshot. These weapons are useful for hunting small game and for self-defense. 4, baby supplies. Plan for the baby's needs both for now and down the road. Alright, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Baby supplies. Number 4. Plan for baby's needs both for now and down the road. Number 5. Baking soda. You can use baking soda as toothpaste, deodorant, and shampoo, and to treat irritated skin. And that's just the start of a long list. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down through here, and I'm going to do a separate video for each one of these different items to expand on the whys on it. Okay, number 6, bandanas. These inexpensive items can serve as face masks, compresses, cool-down cloths, and other things. 7, batteries. Make sure you have spare batteries for things like radios and flashlights. 8, a bike. You may need a bike for transportation, and the more rugged terrain it can handle, the better. Number 9, binoculars. You can use binoculars like these, and I'm sure they list some, to watch the sky for weather changes, to look for rescuers, or to find help for people. To help find people or animals that are lost. Number 10, blade sharpener. Keep your knives and other tools in shape with a blade sharpener. We do have some, so. 11, blankets. Keep extra warm blankets at home and in your car. 12, bolt cutters. Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures, and bolt cutters might become a necessity. 13, buckets and lids. 5-gallon buckets are useful for storing and carrying food, water, and other supplies. 14, cash. During a grid failure, debit and credit cards will not work. Keep a supply of cash on hand for emergencies. 15, cast iron pans. You can use cast iron pans on the stove, the oven, or over a campfire. And then they have one listed that says it's even pre-seasoned. I recommend the Lodge brand because it's made in the USA. 16, charcoal and lighter fluid. You can start an outdoor cooking fire easily with these items. 17, chlorine bleach. Unscented bleach can help you sanitize dishes and cooking gear with minimal water. Also vinegar. 18, a compass. Your phone's navigation tools won't help in some emergency situations, and in the event of an EMP, you won't have your phone anyway. But a compass will always be fully charged and ready to go. Number 19, contact information. It's not going to help any without your phone and an EMP because you're not going to have a way to call anybody anyway. A written list of phone numbers, addresses, and other contact information of friends and family members is handy if your phone won't work. 20. A crowbar. A good old-fashioned crowbar and some elbow grease can get you out of a lot of jams. 21. Dental floss. Small and easy to carry, floss can be used for fishing lines, thread, traps, snares, and many other survival purposes. 22. Duct tape. You can read entire articles on the many survival uses for duct tape. It's inexpensive, versatile, and long-lasting. Well, it's not as inexpensive as it used to be. 23. Dust mask. All the face masks we were wearing during the pandemic could be useful in another emergency. Depends on what you're trying to use them for, and they do not protect against a lot of things that they say they do. And they're actually harmful to your health. 24. Eating and cooking utensils. Portable, reusable utensils like the infamous spork are important to a survival toolkit. This one even has a bottle opener, and I don't know what one they're talking about, and I'm not going to open them. Emergency candles. You often find inexpensive emergency candles at yard sales and thrift stores. Please be careful. Do not buy toxic scented candles. Beeswax candles are your best option. They're clean. They clean and purify the air, and they're not toxic. Phone. The blanket is like totally screwed up in there. And then freaking Cupcake was literally hanging on the screen on this side of it. Alright, 26. Extra socks. Clean, warm, dry socks are critical for health and comfort. I don't even have the spray bottle out here. 27. Family photos. These treasured keepsakes can keep you focused on what's important. 28. Ferro rod. You can use these to light a fire in just about any condition. 29. Fire extinguisher. It's a good idea to have several fire extinguishers at home and one in each of your vehicles. 30. Fire laces. These reusable flint and steel shoelaces will help you start a fire. Hold on, guys. Alright. Number 31. First aid kit. Keep a well-stocked kit at home and in your car. Here's a list from the Red Cross. Alright, I'm not going to open it up. We'll do that later on. 32. Fishing line and tackle. Fish is a valuable food source. Make sure you have the supplies you need ready. 33. Fixed blade knife. In addition to a multi-tools blade, you'll want one or more quality fixed blade knives. 34. Flares. If you need help at home or on the road, flares can be a lifesaver. 35. Flashlights and batteries. Everyone in your family should have their own flashlight, and make sure you have plenty of batteries for them as well. 36. Games and puzzles. You want to save your phone battery power for communication and news updates, so think old school when it comes to entertainment. That's why I'm always saying, like when I say have fun with your family, make sure it's stuff that you can do that you don't need electricity for. Or your phone or anything like that. Because... Really? You gotta get into the habit of not needing electricity. 37. Gasoline. Gas stations are likely to be closed in disasters. Keep your gas tanks full and store an extra supply for emergencies. So not gonna last forever? I would get a bike. 38. Goggles. Goggles can offer eye protection when there is debris in the air. I totally agree with that. 39. Hand warmer packets. I'm going to keep stocking up on those. I do have some. I found the box that I knew I had. It's upstairs, and I'm going to gather up all of the extra ones that I have and put them in that box. And I'm going to label it. So, 40. A hand crank can opener. I'm going to start buying extra ones of those. You've got a lot of canned food in the pantry. Don't rely on an electric opener, or you could be out of luck in a power outage. Or grid down, EMP, whatever. 41. Hand-cranked radio. With one of these devices, you can get news and weather updates even when the power and internet are down. I gotta get one. 42. Hats and gloves. We don't know when an emergency will strike, so be sure you have winter gear ready. 43 headlamps. If you need to travel by foot or after dark or just need hands-free lighting to perform a task, headlamps do the job. I probably will stock up on those. I don't like them because they remind me a lot of Tim. 44 heat source. If you don't have a fireplace or a wood stove, you'll want to invest in a portable propane or kerosene heater as a heat source. This mystery heater is suitable for indoor use. Okay. Problem with that is, grid goes down, or EMP, whatever, you're not going to be able to go get propane. Eventually, even if you have propane stored up, it ain't going to last forever. So, I would go for a wood stove. 45, hygiene products. What is it?
Something for you?
Probably something stupid. Oh, it's a magazine thing. Alright, 45, hygiene products. Don't forget oral care when you stock up on health items. Make your own. It's healthier. 46, jumper cables. If you're using your car to stay warm or run electronics, you may end up with a dead battery. You make sure you have jumper. Will you stop it? I don't even have the spray bottle out here to jump your vehicle or someone else's. 47, lighters and waterproof matches. Starting a fire without these items can be done. However, why waste your time and energy if you don't have to? And I gotta stock up on those. 48, a machete. We had one. I don't know where it is anymore, which is scary. If you have to find your way in the wilderness, this tool is excellent for cutting branches and vines. 49, maps. Google Maps is great. No, it's not. It sucks. But what about when the power is out and your phone is low on charge? Paper maps of your area can come to the rescue. 50, medications. Herbal medicines are much better and so much healthier. And they're a lot easier to come by. Stock up on standard over-the-counter medications as well as your prescriptions. Well, I have to start working on the herbal medicines. Multi-tool. A quality multi-tool is a must-have. We like this powerhouse tool from Leatherman. I'll open that later. Oil. Motor oil is useful for your vehicles and machinery, and you can use it to start a fire if need be. 53. Paper and pens. If you need these for you'll need these for lists, messages, diaries, doodles, journals, whatever. 54. Paracord. You'll find lots of uses for this emergency staple. 55. Pepper spray or bear spray. You can use these portable self-defense sprays to ward off animal or human predators. 56. Personal identification papers. Keep copies of essential records and documents on hand in a safe, waterproof, and fireproof place. Really, cinnamon. 57. Pet food and supplies. And I'm going to have to, kind of figure that one out because think about how you will feed and transport your pets if necessary. 58. Phone chargers. Have you seen these emergency phone chargers that come in 3-packs? Phones aren't going to make any difference in an EMP because they're going to be dead paperweights. 59. Playing cards. There's a good chance you'll have time on your hands during an emergency. A deck of cards can keep your mind occupied. Uno cards are great. 60. Portable camp stove. We like this classic Coleman suitcase stove. I have one. I gotta stock up on the small propane. Propane. Many camping stoves use propane, so make sure you have a supply of this fuel safely stored. 62. Radios. A ham, shortwave, or CB radio can provide a vital communication link when other methods fail. 63. Rain barrel. Collect rain.
Stop.
Cinnamon. Collect rainwater to keep your water supply
If you're
up.
gonna be up there, you'd be good.
You can also boil the water to yeah. I'm tired.
Great work.
Words. Why? To filter it. Or to, yeah. I'm brain dead right now. Rain gear, 64. It's a good idea to stack up on your inexpensive ponchos for every member of your family. 65. Rechargeable batteries. You'll need these for electronics, radios, and lanterns. Again, your phones are not going to make any difference. Electronics aren't going to make any difference. Not really. 66. Rubbing alcohol. To purify the water. Yeah, you can boil water to purify it. I'm tired tonight. Extremely. This inexpensive staple works well as wound disinfectant. 67. Saw. Storms that cause emergencies tend to bring down trees and tree limbs. You'll find many uses for a quality saw in a disaster. 68. Scissors. You probably have a pair, but are they in good repair? Are they sharp? 69. Seeds. I recommend stocking up on about 5 years worth of seeds, at least. After your food supply starts to dwindle, what then? You can grow your own fruits and vegetables if you have a selection of seeds stored. Be sure to rotate seeds for freshness. 70. Self-defense weapon and ammo. You can also add martial arts and self-defense tactics to this item. 71. Sewing kit and supplies. Whether it's fixing a backpack strap, hemming a torn cuff, or sewing a deep cut in an emergency, needle and thread can come in handy. Shovel. 72. You'll need one to dig a fire pit, free a stuck vehicle, break up ice, and plant a garden. 73. A signal mirror. You can use a mirror to reflect sunlight to alert potential rescuers who are on the ground or in the sky. 74. A Silcock key. This tool allows you to open water valves that don't have standard handles. I'll have to look that up. 75. A sleeping bag. Store one for each person in the family. Choose the best temperature rating for your climate zone. 76. A sleeping mask and earplugs. When things get tough, sleeping gets tougher. These items can help you block out the lights and noise to get the rest you need. Also, make sure that you're in a safe environment if you're going to use those. 77. A solar battery lantern. Lanterns like this one are good for 360-degree lighting when the power is out or you're in a tent. 78. Solar chargers. When the grid is down, you can harness the sun's power with solar chargers like this portable one. I need to get us some. 79. A space blanket. Lightweight and packable, these Mylar blankets help you maintain 90% of your body heat. 80. Sturdy boots. Having the proper footwear may be one of the most underrated aspects of survival gear. 81. Okay, this is sunscreen. Okay. The sunscreen on the store shelf is all poison. You can make your own, which I can do a video on that. But I would not recommend buying a sunscreen from the store. 82. Survival backpack. We've often written about what to pack in a bug-out bag. You also need a quality backpack in which to place your on-the-go supplies. 83. Survival books. Pocket guides and full reference books can help you handle the unexpected. This article gives tips and suggestions for building a survival library. Homesteading books, survival books, that kind of thing. 84. Survival hammock. You might think of a hammock as something to relax in, but sleeping off the ground is much more comfortable. I have to agree with that. I can't sleep on the ground.
Provides that with their luxury mattresses.
85. Survival mask. Check out the selection of survival gas masks. Okay. In the event of a situation where you would actually need it, not something stupid like 2020 or this new thing, I do agree with that. And I probably will buy a couple to have on hand. Like 3 for us. 86. Tacked bivy. Here's an emergency kit that comes with a lightweight sleeping bag, carabiner, survival whistle, and paracord tinder. 87. A tarp, or tarps. Plastic and fabric tarps are useful for ground cover, for building an emergency shelter, and many other things. 88. A tent. A quality tent provides emergency shelter in the wilderness. 89. Tinder. Store tinder for building fires during an emergency. Hint, dryer lint is a good one. And you can take empty tuna cans and put dryer lint in it and drip wax, like candle wax in it. And you can actually use those as fire starters. 90. Tire repair kit. Can you fix a flat if you have to? Make sure your spare tires are in good shape and stock up on Fix-A-Flat. 91. Toilet paper and toilet paper tablets. Yes, store some actual toilet paper, but you don't need to clear the store shelves. These tablets are another idea. 92. Traps and snares. Here's a design that's easy to set up and catches small birds. 93. Trash bags. Large trash bags are suitable for their intended purpose, but they also work well as ground covers, tarps, makeshift ponchos, and other things. 94. Walkie-talkies. Use these two-way radios to stay in touch with friends and family who are up to 16 miles away. It's not a bad idea. 95. Water filter and purification tablets. The personal-sized life straw can filter up to 1,000 gallons of contaminated water. These tablets disinfect water, making it more suitable for drinking and cooking. 96. A whistle. A survival whistle is small and lightweight, but it can be a powerful way to alert others of your location when you need help. Wipes and hand sanitizer. Okay. Highly recommend making your own hand sanitizer because the stuff on the store shelves is toxic, like everything else. These items are helpful for the on-the-go cleanups and whenever water is scarce. 98. A written plan. Think and plan ahead and talk with your family about what you will do and where you will go if disaster strikes. Make sure everyone knows where your supplies are located and how to use them. 99. Zip ties. Makeshift handles and fastening gear in your backpack are just many ways that come in handy with zip ties. 100. Zippered plastic bags you can use to hold and protect kindling, nails, snacks, you name it.
Wait a minute.
Make sure you have some in several sizes. There's one more thing you'll need in a disaster. Common sense. The past year has shown us in dramatic ways that none of us is immune to disaster. The good news is that planning ahead can offer you valuable peace of mind that you are doing your best to keep yourself and your family safe and healthy. And there's a ton of other stuff that I can do, and that is the end of that one. 100 non-food items you should stockpile. So I'm going to go ahead and get off from here. And I will see you guys in the next video. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or not. Probably not. I'm going to upload this one. I'm going to really try to work on getting more videos out. Because I know I need to. Continue my series so you guys can get into the homesteading. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you keep an eye on your subscriptions. Click that notification bell. Click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. Remember, YouTube will unsubscribe people. Like and share the videos. Please share them on all your platforms. Get them out there. Get this information out to people. Share it with everybody you know. Do your chores. Do your preps. Do your chores. If you haven't started prepping, I would highly recommend it. Rice, beans, dry lentils, dry peas, that kind of thing. Garden seeds, 5 years worth of seeds. Dollar Tree, they're 3 for $1.20, $1.50. It's not hard. Dollar General, 2 for $1. A Dollar General. So just get out there, start getting seeds, and those are heirloom seeds. I highly recommend So Right Seeds and Baker's Creek. I mean, I really like their seeds. Their company has gone downhill as far as the people that own it. I agree with Doug and Stacy, but I still really like their seeds. Their seeds are amazing, and they have amazing stuff that they offer. So does So Right Seeds. With So Right Seeds, you can go to offgridwithdougandstacy.com and go all down, click on their shop tab and go down towards the bottom, and then you'll find So Right Seeds, and you can save 15% on your order. So, and then Get your gardens planned, get your homestead started. Just get this stuff going. We don't have much time left. And I plan on doing a live on Sunday night, and I will be getting more videos out, I promise. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.